Hey, how are you? Good.
Lieutenant Coke, South End Police Department. Something we can help you with?
No.
No?
Your name is Sergeant?
I'm Lieutenant Coke with the South End Police Department.
And your name, Sergeant?
Jeffy.
Thank you.
I just got a call saying you're kind of walking around, like taking photos of people's tags and in their cars and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, I'm a journalist. I was just gathering content for a story. I'm taking pictures of like the different license plates and stuff.
So, taking personal license plates and government tags, or?
Well, I don't know what's the difference between personal and government. Some of them say,
one doesn't.
well, one of them over here says law enforcement on it, so I don't know. You know what I
Are
mean?
you from Mississippi, or?
Oh, I'm not from the area. No.
Where are you from?
I don't want to answer that. Don't want to answer that. Yeah.
Who do you work for? We're journalists.
I'm independent, meaning that I work for myself. That's
Do you have
correct.
an ID on you?
No, I don't have any ID on me. No.
You don't have any type of form of identification?
No,
anything,
no.
With a picture on it?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Do you have an ID out of the state?
This opening moment sets the tone by showing how officers often rely on intimidation rather than clear legal justification. The citizen remains calm, filming openly, which immediately disrupts the officer's attempt to control the situation. Their discomfort with the camera reveals how transparency challenges their authority. This interaction shows how simple questions can expose weak reasoning. It reminds viewers that confidence and knowledge of rights are powerful tools during unexpected police encounters.
What does it matter if I have an ID?
Because it's policy for us when we get out and speak with somebody, we identify who they are, so that way we can add it to our CAD notes, so that way if something happens or if somebody wants to file a complaint or whatever, it makes it easier for our bosses to know who we got and spoke with.
Yeah, Lieutenant, I do have an ID.
Okay.
I don't have it on me, and I don't make it a habit. It's my policy not to identify myself.
Okay. So
unless I committed a crime, no. Or
Well, it's not
you
necessarily you
suspect me.
committed a crime. Again, it's when we make contact with the public,
Mm-hmm.
we usually, well, I say usually, we always we always get a name, date of birth, some sort of identification for them, whether it be via citation if they've made a traffic stop, or they called us out there, or we get a call from, say, City Hall.
Yeah.
Says, hey, somebody's walking around out here looking suspicious, taking photos of people's cars, of their license plates, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
No, and I understand your policy completely.
Right. So that
and,
policy is, I'm going to ask you for your identification. So
Yeah.
if
And-
you don't have it on you, I need to get your name, date of birth then.
my policy is I don't.
As the officers approach, they begin with polite conversation, but shift quickly toward asserting control. Their immediate interest in identification signals an attempt to establish dominance rather than resolve any legitimate concern. The citizen, however, stands firm and explains his purpose as a journalist gathering content. This contrast between confidence and coercion highlights the tension present in many street interactions. It becomes clear that the officers struggle when asked to justify their demands.
Identify myself unless you
Then I'm going to ask you
suspected
to
me.
stop recording. I'm going to ask you to leave, and if you refuse to do that, then we'll take it up from the stuff from here. And
Why would you stop me from recording?
because there's no need for you to be out here. You're on.
So
because
so you're saying because I won't
I'm asking you to leave. Is what I'm asking you.
because I won't identify myself to you, you're saying that I cannot engage in my constitutionally protected activity. That's what you're saying.
Well, no, I'm asking you to leave. Is what I'm asking you.
But I have every right to be here, no?
Well, I have every right to ask you for your ID, but you don't give me that. So it's tit for tat.
But it's not a tit for tat. That's not very
What was your name?
professional of you.
What was your name?
That's not very professional, sir.
What was your name?
Sir, I told you my policy is I don't.
Where's your name?
Sir, I don't give my ID unless
Have a
you
good day.
suspect me of committing a crime, sir.
All right, you can have a good day. Well, the crime would be I'm asking you for something which is a lawful order, and you're failing to obey that law.
No, you need reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime that I'm committing or I'm about to commit in order to
You just
demand.
did by not giving me the information that I asked for.
That's not true.
Suspicion,
Okay.
we don't need
I-
the problem.
The ID request becomes the centerpiece of the conflict when the officer insists it is policy. The citizen points out that personal policies do not override constitutional rights, which destabilizes the officer's authority. Instead of presenting suspicion of a crime, the officer escalates by treating refusal as noncompliance. This exposes how policy is often abused to pressure civilians. The scene shows why understanding the difference between policy and law is essential.
I know who he is. He's one of these.
Just because I know the law,
If you could,
you know
could
who I
please
am.
leave. All right.
Well, please
It's one
leave.
thing, if you want to look at the cars that are identifiably marked as police department.
So
by
what's
all means,
this Camry over here says law enforcement? Is that
That's actually a personal tag.
so? Why does it say? Why would they do that?
Because they're police.
Preferential
Because the state of
treatment.
Mississippi has law enforcement tags that actually sponsor law enforcement activities, i.e., the benevolence fund, so when a cop gets killed, their family has money that's given to them to help support them because they lost the income for.
I can respect that. Yeah.
That's what that tag's for.
Okay.
The only cars that you're going to be allowed to look at out in this lot are ones that are clearly marked as South Haven Police Department or have a government tag, like on my unmarked unit that has a government tag. Outside of that, you cannot take pictures of those cars. You can't take pictures of the inside of those cars because that's private property. And by doing such, you are trespassing into that private property.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm just telling you that's how it's going to work.
You can't trespass the eyes, and at the end of the day, if it's in public, I could see it. If
The officer attempts to flip the conversation by framing his request as a lawful order, hoping the citizen will accept it without question. The refusal forces him to create a justification, revealing gaps in his reasoning. The citizen remains composed, correcting misinformation and insisting on lawful standards like reasonable suspicion. This dynamic highlights how knowledge disrupts intimidation. The officer's frustration increases as he loses narrative control.
you went up on a traffic stop and you're looking in somebody's, it's the plain,
telling you right now,
it's the plain view doctrine. It's the plain view doctrine, correct? If you could see it, are you trespassing
What is your
into?
reasonable suspicion to be out here to look at that car?
Are you when you look in when you're on a traffic stop, Lieutenant? Please, I'll let you talk. Can you let me talk? When you're at a traffic stop and you're looking in somebody's car with your flashlight, do you have any reasonable suspicion or anything? No, because it's called the plain view doctrine. Anything you can see from public. That's it. And if you see a drugs or a gun or a firearm from plain view,
what's the difference between you and me?
Nothing really.
Is it not? Because I have this on here.
Yeah.
And it's also a
you have
safety
a badge
for me when I'm looking at that car, whether or not somebody's hiding in that back seat with a gun or an RPG or something to do something to me.
Yeah,
you, on the other hand, have openly admitted you are a journalist out there
Correct.
getting B footage for something, but you're also doing that not on government property, not on government vehicles, but on personal vehicles.
But they're in public. They're in public.
But we have reasonable suspicion.
So you're going to go to Walmart and do the same thing? Are you going to Walmart and do the same thing?
Well, Walmart would be private property, so this is public property, sir. That's the difference.
When the discussion turns to photographing vehicles, the officer tries to restrict the citizen's rights by claiming certain cars are off limits. The citizen challenges this by referencing the Plainview Doctrine, showing a stronger grasp of law than the officer. This exposes how officers often rely on unfamiliarity to enforce arbitrary limits. The officer struggles to maintain authority and begins relying on emotional reasoning instead. The exchange illustrates how public property belongs to the people, not the police.
This is public property.
Well, I'm asking you not to look.
I understand what you're asking me, sir. I
Every
understand.
vehicle out here is for an officer.
I
Some of these
understand
are
that.
public cars of people that are up here that are filing complaints, legit complaints, that have emergencies or talking to us because something happened to them that involves the law enforcement needing to be there. So now you're taking a photo of a car that may belong to somebody that doesn't have anything to do with law enforcement outside of the contact that needs to be made with them.
You guys run plates all day. Anybody who's
And we have
parked
the
in
right to do that.
If I'm in Walmart, giving your example, if I'm in Walmart and I'm going inside of Walmart, I can see the plates from anywhere I can. Sir, I think you're being unreasonable.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm being very reasonable. I'm being very reasonable.
What you're trying to do is violate my constitutional rights, and I'm not going to let that happen here today.
There's no violation going here.
Okay,
And
great.
I'd like to know what you got a card so I can see what website you're going to post this to so I can watch it later.
No, you'll find it. I guarantee you. You'll be very much aware of where it's being posted to. Okay.
Okay. All right. Have a good day.
You guys can have a great day now.
Thanks.
Thank you.
As the officer continues to argue, his explanations become inconsistent, mixing safety concerns with property claims. The citizen calmly dismantles each point, highlighting the contradictions and exposing the officer's lack of legal basis. This moment shows how officers sometimes default to personal feelings of discomfort rather than actual law. The citizen's confidence forces the officer to retreat from certain claims. It becomes a clear example of rights holding firm under pressure.
Seats are all beat up. I'm ignoring you. No, thank you.
Get out. I don't have you recording. You're not
Who are you
supposed to
talking
be
to
here.
like
I'm
that?
talking to you. Get out from the. Stop looking into the officer's car. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out from the car. Stay
Get
away
out from the
car.
sidewalk?
No, from the car. You were looking inside the car.
So?
You cannot be doing that.
Why not?
Stay away from here.
Is it against the law?
It is against the law. You thought you were looking inside the car. I don't know if
So?
you want to vandalize. Stay away from the car, sir.
You don't
I don't
know?
care if you're recording. I'm recording too.
Okay, so let me get your card.
Well, get away from the car and I give you a card. Well, I'm not
It don't
telling
work
you.
like that.
Well, it doesn't work how you want to say it.
It
here.
does.
All right, I
It
don't
does,
care.
'cause right
I don't
now-
care. Sir.
Right now?
Sir, I
ma'am,
don't care.
ma'am,
Sir, I don't care.
ma'am.
Sir, I don't
You came
care.
up to me to be disrespectful?
Sir, you looking
You came
inside
up-
the car.
The shift to a second scene introduces a more aggressive officer who begins the interaction with orders instead of conversation. Her tone reveals a strong emotional response rather than professional conduct. She immediately accuses the citizen of wrongdoing without articulating any legal standard. The camera exposes her behavior as an attempt to intimidate rather than protect. This demonstrates how some officers rely solely on authority rather than knowledge.
Why are you looking inside the car?
I'm just gonna allow you to expose
Why are you
yourself.
looking inside
Go ahead,
the car?
expose yourself.
Why are you like, I don't have
It doesn't
to.
matter why.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
Yes,
why.
it does.
No,
You're
it
not
doesn't.
supposed to do that.
Says who?
This is property. It's private property.
No, it's
the
not.
NYPD. Yes, sir. Okay.
Who owns the NYPD?
You want to stay in the sidewalk?
Who owns the NYPD?
Stay away from the car.
No, thank you.
My things are there. He's looking inside the
What's
car.
up, man? So what?
He was looking inside
State
the
of
car.
crime.
I don't know if he wants to break a window.
State of crime. State of
I
crime.
don't know.
State of crime.
He's looking inside the car.
State of
I
crime.
don't know if you want
Did you witness a crime?
I don't know you.
Did you witness a crime?
I don't know your intentions, sir.
If you don't witness a crime, you have no authority over me.
I don't know your intentions. I said
You wanna be
step
rude,
away
let's
from
be
the
rude.
car. I said step
Please
away
don't
from
touch
the
me.
car.
Are you getting in the
Step
car?
away from the car.
I'm having a conversation.
You're not having a conversation.
Did you witness a crime?
I don't know why.
Yes or no? Yes or no? You don't know what anybody's. You didn't ask me my intentions.
I'm not looking into people.
And you.
The citizen challenges her claims by repeatedly asking whether she witnessed a crime, creating a logical trap she cannot escape. Her inability to answer shows she has no legal basis for her actions. Instead of admitting this, she doubles down with attitude and vague threats. Other officers arrive yet hesitate to correct her, highlighting the culture of protecting each other rather than protecting rights. The scene reveals how ego often overrides professionalism.
See what I'm doing?
I'm not looking into people's
These
cars.
is our cars.
Sir.
New York Police Department. That means New York owns it.
Sir,
That means my
you're not
tax dollars
looking
pay
inside
for
the
it.
cars.
You
I
can't
don't
tell me
know
what to
your
do.
intentions. I don't know.
I'm not. Am I detained?
All right, sir. And then,
Am I committing a crime?
sir, don't look inside.
That means
the
you have
car.
no authority over me.
Sir.
I'm a free American, right?
All right, that's fine.
So why don't you
All I
respect my
said-
rights?
all I said was
Right now I'm
stay away
protected.
from the cars.
Right now I'm protected by 3 people, 2 sergeants. I'm protected
fine, sir.
because I'm exercising my rights in
All I
public.
said was
So why are you
stop
not
looking
protecting me?
inside the car.
Why would you tell me that?
I said stop
Why would you
away.
tell me
I
that?
did say that.
Why?
I said because you cannot be looking
Says
inside
who?
the cars. All right, sir.
Is there a law against
Are you
it?
done? Are you done
Am I committing a
recording?
crime?
Are you done recording, sir?
Why you guys don't let her know that I'm not doing anything wrong? No, she came out mad nasty, bossing me around, telling me I can't look at.
I said step away.
So watch. If I commit a crime, arrest me. If I commit a crime, you arrest me. I'm not committing a crime. I'm free. No, I didn't say nothing to you, ma'am. I didn't say nothing to you. You just can't control your ego. Your ego is all the way up here.
The citizen's calmness contrasts sharply with the officer's rising frustration. He continues asserting his rights clearly, emphasizing that public property belongs to the people, not the officers. His insistence on receiving their identification cards shows he understands accountability requirements, like the Right to Know Act. The officer's refusal further exposes their disregard for transparency. This part highlights the importance of documenting misconduct and insisting on lawful procedure.
You just have to say something to me,
That's
right?
okay.
All I do is point the camera, ma'am. You expose your own attitude. I didn't give you that attitude. Did I give you that ego?
You know what you were doing.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
You know what you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay, are you done?
I'm testing to see my employees, because you work for me, respect my rights in public, and clearly you don't.
Are you done?
Clearly you don't. Are you done trying to intimidate me?
I'm not
Are you done trying to boss me around?
Are you done, sir?
You're trying
Are you
to
done?
bully me out of my
Are you
rights.
done?
No,
Are
I'm
you
gonna be
done?
here for like
All
20
right,
more
let's
minutes
step- well,
recording
I'm
the
not gonna go.
cars.
Excuse me.
There you go. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Trying to
You're
bully me
not
out of my
allowed to
First Amendment
record
right. Of
inside
course
the
I
car.
am. You're not allowed to park the cars on the sidewalk.
Not the cars.
Should I call the Department of Justice? Should I call the DOJ and let them know that the 44th precinct is still parking on the sidewalk? Yeah, just go back to work. Lose the ego. You done? I need your card. That's a Right to Know Act. That's a law. I need your card. Yeah, I need her card. So she tried to get me on lawful orders.
The closing commentary drives home the message. Police will often misstate the law, fabricate authority, or use intimidation to make civilians comply. These interactions show why silence, knowledge, and recording are essential protections. When citizens understand their rights, they disrupt illegal demands and expose misconduct. The clips serve as a reminder to stay informed, stay calm, and never surrender rights out of fear. Public awareness is the strongest weapon against abuse of power.